This is a spare Argosy that I have, and I'm going to sell it, and I want to show some of the problems it has with it. The first one here is the ALC light, little red light here. When you set the drive, it's supposed to come on when you get it to the maximum drive, but it doesn't come on. I don't know if it's a bad bulb or if it has something else wrong with it in the circuitry. The dial skirt, the original keeper for it is missing, so I made one out of a paper clip and jury rigged it, and it's on there, but it doesn't work that good. So when you dial, it moves, but occasionally it'll come out of adjustment and you have to reset it. To do that, I use this counter here, frequency counter, and it works. For me, it works good. Not everybody has one. I also have the an MFJ tuner, which gives a frequency pretty close to what it is. The next problem is this here knob right here. It's loose, and it doesn't. You'd either have to replace it or maybe put another screw in over here on the top. And of course, most people don't have the tools to do that, but that would be a way to do it. The next problem here is the single sideband. The single sideband switch has CW, lower sideband, and upper sideband. And the problem is on the upper sideband, when you put it to upper sideband, it really doesn't work. Upper sideband and lower sideband works on just this one switch for some reason, and I have never really gone into it to find out what the problem is. And practically several of these knobs here have been repaired, and they all work. And last but not least, the problem. This is not a problem with the radio. If you buy a radio, the Ten Tec Argosy, it comes with a 225 model power supply. And if you have the power supply, when you turn it on and off, it'll go on and off. But without that power supply, they suggest you put a line switch in the power cord, or a circuit breaker. Now I have an iota power supply which doesn't have a switch on it, so what I did is I made a switch, and let's see if I can show you. Okay, there it is right there, and it has a power switch and a fuse in series with the B+. Now this switch inside the box is a line switch, a light switch. It's a double pole, double throw, so when you turn it on or off, it switches both the B+ and B- at the same time. which is basically what you would want for DC control circuits. And so far it works good. I used it with the maximum power, and that's basically works fine. Anyway, let's see what if I can get to some single sideband. That's a good station, but let's see if I can get a louder one.
That Tron Super Tuner. Did you tell me that they were rated for 1200 watts?
Now,
was that rated
this is the notch,
when they were running AM?
and this is the offset, like which is the same thing as a RIT.
Carrier rating. Is that how they rated them, or is it 1200? Kilowatt input power, Ken. It's 1 kilowatt input power to the AM to the amplifier.
And
so it's good for 500 watts, 1,000 watts.
Let's see.
Basically. Okay, well, I'm running my.
Okay. Now I'm going to go back to CW. Okay. Let's see. Okay, there's 7100. That should be about 7115 megahertz. Now, you can watch the tuner, and I'll tune it up and show you that it tunes. Oops, wrong button. Okay, we didn't get much. There we go. Oh, let's see. Oh, that's right. I got it on. I forgot. I got it on 5 watts. .8, 4. It goes up to, let's see. Well, on here it's showing like up to 4 watts. Let's see what I get on. Oh yeah, first of all, let me okay, now the meter on the tuner says 3.6 watts. Now let's try here. I don't know if you can see this. It's reading 5 watts with a 1.6 reflected. I think something possibly is wrong with my tuner here. Let's go to high power. Okay, we're reading about 5 watts. I mean 50 watts. And let's see. The tuner says 42 watts. The meter says more. I don't know if you could see the meter. I'm reading 42 watts there. .45 watts, and it's reading close to 60 on my meter. I have no idea which one is right. Anyway, you could see that you do get power out of it, and right now the tuner is reading 46 watts of power, and the my meter actually is reading about 55 watts. So that's about all I wanted to show you. And okay, here's that's 20 meters. Let's see what we can get anything on 20. Okay, now we're back on 40 meters. And one other important thing, you can see the dial string is in good condition. There's also an adjustment for the dial string under here, but you have to be real careful. When your dial string stretches, this adjustment under here is to tighten it, but if you tighten it too much, you'll end up breaking it. Okay, that's all I wanted to show you.